Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Association and the Falcons' Nest for this game of Victorian Youth Championship basketball. This time it's the Waverley Falcons women taking on Bulleen, the Bulleen Boomers. Bulleen comes in with a couple of good results in the last couple of weeks. Waverley, on the other hand, has been struggling so far this year. Yeah, Waverley has been struggling this year. Sorry, we've just had some audio problems with the on-court commentators, and we've got them again. But we're ready for a start here at the stadium, and hopefully the stream is holding up for you. We apologise for the quality of the stream. We've had real issues here with the copper connections out to the Wild World. And Bulleen has won the ball off the tap. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Bulleen, and there's been a great offensive rebound and put back there by Emma Pearce. Her sister Lauren due still to come back into the side. As Zali Raymond goes to the basket, and she's fouled this time by Bridget O'Neill. So Zali Raymond misses her first. Gets a second. And the 2 points to number 4, that's Olivia West. Takes Bulleen out to a 3-point lead as Zali Raymond again out to Taylor Dean. And down the other end, it's a foul against the Falcons, and we'll just take this opportunity to solve the technical issues with the court commentator. So again, some poor play there from the Falcons. Sees Bulleen go to the basket yet again. Taylor Dean with the ball, running quickly down. She finds Meg Keppel under the basket. Back out to Dean. Dean's 3-point attempt is no good. Out to sidelines, and Keppel not able to hold the ball in. So Bulleen from the side. And Meg Keppel fouls. So Bulleen out to a 7-point lead very, very quickly. Falcons on 2 fouls. And there's another basket there for Bulleen. Numakutis over to Pearce. Back out to Lambie. Lambie's 2-point attempt, no good. Rebounded there by Raymond. Comes back to Pearce. Pearce calling the play. Numakutis looking for a screen. Gets the screen, comes off the screen, but no good. There's a switch. Pearce drives. And the shot's up, but Keppel rebounds, but she stepped out of court. And the ball's gone out of play off Falcons players. And at this point, Coach Brendan Gordon struggling a bit, trying to get a timeout there.
Timeout called by the Falcons.
And he really is going to struggle to contain this particular Bulleen side at this point in time. Certainly 2 weeks ago at the in the first round at the Dandenong tournament, Emma Pearce was quite dominant along the way there. And again, it's quite scary because they have her sister Lauren to come back into the squad. So Gary Fox certainly in control of this game with his team at the moment. We'll just have to see what Brendan can come up with. Refs have called the players back into court. And there's a shot clock violation there. Falcons' first successful bit of defensive work from the Falcons, and that's 3 minutes into the game. They managed to beat the trap. Pearce across to Keppel, no, to Raymond. Raymond back out. It's back with Pearce. She's settling everyone down. Looking for Numakutis. Keppel's asking for the ball at low block. She's now got it. And the ball's got to go up. Doesn't go. Lambie with the steal. Raymond trying to put the ball up under pressure. A little bit too... there it goes. That's better. Misses the ball, misses the basket though. And the foul this time on Numakutis. So Michaela Miller onto the court for the first time. It's only an 8-point deficit, so Falcons conceivably can bring this back, but Bulleen in a high set. Keppel against Pearce. And there is a foul behind play. No, it's a 3-second violation on the on Bulleen. Miller Across to Lambie. Lambie drives, misses. Keppel with the rebound. Comes off the Bulleen player though, so it's a Falcons ball. Miller, Pearce. Back out to Keppel, who steps out of court. Falcons overloaded strong side there, big time. In fact, there was no one on weak side in that whole play, the whole passage of play. Again, Bulleen coming off a high set, but Pearce draws fouls.
And the fouls for them, Taylor Dean.
Sorry, Dean, I apologise. Taylor Dean. That's dangerous for the Falcons with just about 6 minutes to go. It's a Bulleen ball. Falcons are very much in foul trouble. Miller's shot no good, but good. She gets her rebound, gets it back out to Dean. And now there's a travel. Keppel travels. Abby Lloyd in for Taylor Dean. Big screen there from Pearce. 2 points, good for number 22, Danielle Calvasi. Lambie working around, looks for the screen and roll with Keppel. This time, Keppel makes the hoop, but doesn't make the basket, and she's fouled. So she's fouled Bridget Mimio there, and that's 5 on the Falcons.
And that's 5 fouls in total against the Falcons in this quarter.
So Mimio with a first and her second.
Coming on for Bulleen, we have Bridie Freehead.
And the Falcons throw the ball straight to Bulleen, who score a 3-point out of that one, and there's almost another turnover. Lloyd does almost lose the ball. Keppel, and this time 2 points and the foul.
She gets the 2, and she'll go to the line for 1.
So 16-3. Keppel at the line. And Falcons get the rebound. Out to Miller, who misses the pass. Miller with the ball, calling the play. She finds Lloyd. Lloyd looking inside for Keppel. Keppel's got the ball out to Miller. Miller's 2-point attempt, no good. And Keppel reaching over the back draws another foul.
And that's another foul against Meg Keppel. That'll be her second personal. Subs to Bulleen, we have number 6 and number 20, Olivia Frost and Claudia Armato.
So this has taken Bridie Fenn to the line. Misses the first. Makes a second. 14-point difference with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Lloyd to Fijo. Fijo down to Miller. Scores. Draws the foul as well. So Miller will go to the line. She gets that one. So a little bit of light there for the Falcons. Good defense. Raymond almost makes it. There's 4 seconds to go, and there's a travel. So great defense there from the Falcons, forcing the travel there as the shot clock wound down with only a couple of seconds on it. So that's their first real stop of the game. Fijo drives, goes to the basket, misses, but she almost gets her own rebound back, and in the process unfortunately has fouled.
And the foul's been called on Renee Fijo, and that will be her first personal.
Makes it first. So Calvasi looking for a second. Doesn't get it as Lloyd is fouled as she goes up for that rebound. Fijo to Miller, to Lanby. Lanby's three-point attempt is good. Down the other end. And Lanby with the locking up the player in Olivia Frost. And now this time it's Gary Fox that's called a timeout as the Falcons have brought it back to a 9-point game. They've definitely, look, since Miller and Fajo have come on, they've certainly lifted the intensity along the way. So we'll see how well they can actually keep this up for the next little bit of time. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back with the Falcons down to Bulleen by 9 points. However, with possession and a chance to get it back this time. To understand, Landby to Miller. Miller looking for someone inside, can't get, finds Lloyd over to Fajo. Fajo drives, little floater goes up, doesn't quite go, almost the foul there from Lloyd. Bulleen inside, 2 points, too good. So where Falcons had a chance to really put the nail in, Bulleen has tightened the screws. Lloyd. And the ball has gone.
Now we'll go the Falcons' way. Subs coming on for Bulleen. We have number 4, Bulleen.
Now this is interesting because the ball has gone out with only 2 seconds on the shot clock. And a complete miss there, so it's a violation. Floater from Olivia West, no good. Fajo running hard down the floor. She's going to... couldn't find Raymond on the play, but look, that was great. Much better ball movement from the Falcons there. Raymond just needed to get down the floor a bit quicker as the jumper, no good this time from Amato. Miller's had a couple of really bad shooting games the last 2 weeks, but if she can actually start connecting as Raymond tries to go to the basket with a little hook shot, doesn't go. Miller with a rebound out to Raymond. Raymond finds Landby. Landby 2 points outside, doesn't go. And the ball's gone off Calvasi. Falcons ball as the subs come in for Bulleen. Miller to Raymond, to Fajo. Landby. Good screen from Lloyd. Into Lloyd again, and Lloyd is fouled. And this puts both teams in the bonus. So Lloyd will go to the free throw line. Misses her first. Makes a second though. And a great little floater there. That was Calvasi. And that's the end of the quarter. And we'll be back in about a minute's time to take you into the second.
So at the end of that first quarter, Waverley's on 10 points with Bulleen ahead on 22.
So with 15 seconds on the break, we're back in action here at the Falcon's Nest. And hopefully you're been able to watch the stream quite happily today. It seems a bit more stable. We apologise that it's not as high quality as we would like it to be. We'll work on that over the next few weeks and see what we can do. As Pearce is blocked, great defence there from Keppel. Dean finds Keppel, just. Keppel drives, kicks it to Lloyd. Lloyd back into Keppel.
And the foul has been called on Cara Tassari. That's her second personal.
So a foul there on the Boomers as Lloyd juggles the catch but scores the basket. 10-point game here at the Falcon's Nest. Yep, Keppel reaching over the top of Pearce. That's her second. No, it's her third. That brings Raymond back into the game. Another 2 points to Bulleen. As Dean an offensive foul this time.
Charging foul has been called against Taylor Dean. That will be her second personal.
So this time it was on Taylor Dean. I didn't actually see what happened there. I was looking somewhere else. As Numakutis almost steals the ball, gets back. Pearce causing havoc down there in the low post. Miller defending. Fife, however, travels. Turnover there. Turnover the Falcons. Miller to Numakutis. Raymond drives and is fouled. So timeout to Gary Fox with the Bulleen Boomers. And as the refs bring everyone back in again. Some of the key stats there at the moment. Falcons just shooting at 19%, whereas Bulleen at 47%. So huge difference there. Raymond misses the first. And gets the second. Good work there from Lloyd, but even better work from Pearce. 3 offensive rebounds against the 2 bigs from the Falcons, and the score. Raymond misses Michaela Miller. Better movement from the Falcons there as Miller scores 2 points off an assist from Numakudis. Three-point attempt, no good. Miller with the pass. Numakudis not able to score, but she gets a rebound, kicks it out. They've settled it down. They've got 24. Miller, Numakudis. And the Falcons turn it over yet again.
Charging fouls being called against Abby Lloyd. That will be her first personal.
Another Gemma 5. 2 points. Raymond back out to Lloyd. Lloyd to Numakudis. Numakudis looking for Raymond again. Into Lloyd, but again Lloyd being covered by 2 players. Falcons really, another poor pass there from the Falcons. Falcons are really not passing the ball with any kind of authority at all, and often a lot of the passes are into trouble. Another good example there. Dean able to put enough pressure on that shot, forces the turnover, but Numakudis cannot capitalise on it down the other end. Gemma 5 picks up a foul.
Coming on for the Boomers at number 20 is Olivia Frost. Starting on for Waverley at number 24, we have Meg Keppel.
15 to 29. Falcons really struggling to get any kind of offensive set working. And again, another poor pass. Jump ball. Falcons ball. So Raymond like a terrier on that one. Ball is with Dean. Dean double teamed, gets it back to Keppel. Keppel across to Michaela Miller. Miller has plenty of time. Perhaps should have taken the shot there. Now again, the pass telegraphed. However, the foul on Bulleen puts them to the line. Almost good defence there from Dean, but she's been adjudged as pushed off. So that'll be her fourth. No, her third, sorry. Her third. That'll bring Fajo back on.
Subsequent Falcons, we have Renee Fijo coming on the court, replacing Taylor Dean.
Numa Curtis into Keppel. Keppel's pass to Zali Raymond too high. Another turnover.
Number 32 and number 22, Emma Pierce and Danielle Calvisi coming on the court. And that will go Bulleen's way. And some good hustling there by Samantha Landy. That'll be a Falcons lead. Starts called for Bulleen. We have number 6, Claudia Amato. And that will go Bulleen's way.
So this game is again looking out of the reach of the Falcons even at this stage. As Pierce looks for a three, outside, doesn't go. It's back with Numa Curtis. Numa Curtis into trying to get into Keppel. Again, another bad pass. We don't actually have stats on bad passes, but we can tell you that the turnovers at the moment, officially the turnovers are 16 to the Falcons, 13 to the Boomers. And I would suggest to you that that's probably very kind. As the Boomers go to the basket, score another 2 points. Emma Pierce with the tip. Lambie back on the court, giving Michaela Miller a rest. Zali Raymond, 2 points. So with 2 minutes to go in this first half, Coach Brendan Gordon would be wanting to see some real fire from the girls, and that was not what he would have wanted, as Emma Pierce scores 2. Renee Fajo wrapped up. And now there's looks like a timeout to the Falcons.
Timeout call by the Waverley Falcons. Waverley currently on 17 points with Bulleen on 32.
So there's not a lot there. Now, news from around the grounds today. Of course, last night the Falcons champ men went down to Corio Bay, down at Corio Bay, in a bit of an upset. It was a relatively close game, but Jason Reardon absolutely tore them apart in the end. And in even more of a shock result, Southern Penn has taken down the championship women, and they've really announced themselves on the stage. They're going to be a serious contender along the way. So a lot of the commentary before the season was that they were perhaps not ready for champ level, but I tell you what, they've definitely shown that they are. As here we go, Falcons restart proceedings through Landby. Fajo's there. We've got Hayley McPhillips has come on in that timeout as Keppel finds McPhillips. She gets back to Landby. Landby looks for a shot, doesn't go. There's Fajo looking for a floater, can't make it. Forced to take that shot in the end. It was a good option, just didn't come off. It was down the other end. Ball has come off Bulleen player, and it's a Falcons ball. 1 minute and 17 to go on the game clock. Meg Keppel over to Fajo. Fajo looking inside. She again intercepted pass there. Fajo not able to find McPhillips. Good defense there from the Falcons player in Zali Raymond. Back to Landby. Fajo working hard, finds Raymond inside. Raymond, little roll, doesn't go. Bulleen setting some really hard screens on the Falcons as Calvasi gets 2 points from outside. And down the other end, Fajo steals the ball, and it's a Falcons ball. Great work from Renee there. She's trying her hardest. And the Falcons pick up 2 points and they get a foul. So Meg Keppel going to the line.
Meg Keppel to the line for one.
And this time she converts. So it's a 15-point ball game. Falcons unfortunately fouled there. Raymond reaching in there. Both teams in the bonus at this point in time. So Olivia Frost makes the first, looking for a second. Gets that one. And that's the half with... well, Waverley has actually got their shooting percentage up to 22.6, and Bulleen, they've held Bulleen down quite a bit. Bulleen has gone down to 35. Both shooting from three at a lowly 20%. But Falcons definitely behind the 8 ball on the free throws, shooting at 50% as opposed to Bulleen's 77.8. And we'll be back shortly with the second half. Right, with a minute and a half to go, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Waverley Basketball Stadium with the news that Bulleen leads Waverley by 17 points. Now, the bit of light in the tunnel, if you like, for the Falcons that particular quarter was that they managed to restrict Bulleen's scoring, get their ratio down from 47, nearly 50% down to about 35. Something like that, 34, and they picked their own up from 18 to 22, just under 23%. But it's not looking that flash at this point in time. If Gary Fox's team can come out as aggressively as they did in the first quarter, it's probably all over for the Falcons. But in other news, ex-Falcons player Georgia Sturton, playing over at Gonzaga in the States, has made it with a team to the second round of the big dance, having a big win there over George Washington U, knocking them out of the competition. So the 11th seed knocked out the 6th seed in that particular game. This is now the second national titles that Georgia has made it in the States in the last 3 years. The first one, of course, was with North Idaho College as they in her first stint there, and another turnover, bad pass there from Zali Raymond. So Georgia having an extremely good career over in the States there, providing a bit of a role model here to the Falcons juniors. So far, nothing going in there for the Falcons. Landby with loads of space, can't connect. That was three shots there in succession for the Falcons as Pierce takes on Keppel. Keppel wins that little contest, but then a little bit too aggressive in her rebound, has fouled. Now that's Meg's fourth, so she'll be off pretty much for the rest of the game. Abby Lloyd comes on. Another miss from outside there from the Bulleen Boomers. That was Kara Tassari missing that shot. Both teams have struggled from outside the arc. This will be something that the other coaches from the other teams will be very aware of. Numa Curtis can't get to the basket. She gets it back to Dean. Out to Lloyd. Lloyd to Numa Curtis, and she steps out of court.
Shot clock violation against the Waverley Falcons.
Oh, the court announcer calls it a shot clock violation, but the ref signalled that it was in fact an out of bounds. Great move there from the Olivia West. $19 points, 19-point gap, but West then picks up a foul at the other end of the court.
Foul on Olivia West for Bulleen. And that's her first person.
Lloyd at the line. Gets a second. Pierce. 2 point, no good. And a 3-pointer from West, no good either. As Bulleen comes up with the, again through Pierce. Comes up with the basket. Numa Curtis finds Dean. Dean drives. Looks for Raymond. Out to Lloyd. Lloyd's 2 points in and out. And there's a foul. It's on number 5 for Bulleen. Seven on the shot clock. Raymond doesn't get the shot. Sam Landby with the steal. It's down with Raymond. Raymond looks inside, drives.
And Maria Rodriguez smacks that ball out of the ball. It'll be Bulleen's ball.
That's a sub for Bulleen, number 32, number 5.
So, again, a low percentage shot there from the Falcons. Raymond was looking to draw the foul. She was not really looking to score the basket. And Pierce seals beautifully inside. Doesn't actually make the score, but gets her offensive rebound and another 2 points. With Keppel off the floor, this is almost a walk in the park for Bulleen down low. So the ball goes back to the Falcons. Bulleen applying full court pressure. And that's been successful as Raymond's poor pass was stolen, but Raymond gets it back, gets it to Dean. Dean over to Lloyd. Lloyd looking for options. 3-point attempt is good. No, it isn't. Came in and out. Called it too early there. Raymond putting some pressure on the ball. Now getting back. 2-point attempt, no good from outside. It's been stolen, however, by the Bulleen player. So Miller on for the Falcons, and Mimeo and Fian on for Bulleen. As there's another 2 for Pierce. Landby puts up a shot which didn't look like going in, as Brendan Gordon calls another timeout. So, for the Falcons, Meg Keppel and Taylor Dean are in foul trouble. Whereas for Bulleen, we only have Gemma Fife. So a relatively even game in that respect, even though it's not on the scoreboard, as Bulleen has got out to a 43-21 lead. And what would concern the coaching team at Waverley is that they've got out to this lead with a lowly scoring percentage of 33%. So they've taken 51 shots to Waverley's 38. And they're winning the rebound count 27-21. Steals 9-8. And the Falcons have turned it over now officially 22 times to Bulleen's 14. Again, I think that's being very kind. Jump ball to the Waverley Falcons. Falcons struggling to get the ball out of down the floor against the press. Finally manage it. And now they've only got 13 seconds to go. Ball goes in. And two to Lloyd. And really that was very lucky because the Bulleen player overplayed that defense. And down the other end, the Waverley players didn't play any. Miller goes to the basket, draws the foul, this time on Bridget O'Neill.
And it's called on number 35, Bridget O'Neill.
Now that brings Bridget O'Neill into foul trouble on 3. And this time it's a timeout to Gary Fox. And we'll take a quick break and be back shortly. So as the refs bring the girls back on the court, it's Miller will be at the line shooting for 2.
Let's hear it from both of our teams. Support your team to victory.
Miller on 5 points. Keeps her at 100% on the free throws. (25-47). And it's a Falcons ball. And Numa Curtis has been fouled along the way. It's a pushing foul, and it's a 2 points because even though the foul was before the shot attempt, Bulleen is now has put Falcons in the bonus. So Numa Curtis gets a first. Misses the second. Raymond can't get the rebound against Fian. Fian back to Amato. Amato looking for options, finds Calvasi. Calvasi over to Fian. Fian back to Amato, who misses the shot. But a rebound there to Bridget O'Neill. Gives it back to Bulleen. And there's a great move from the Bulleen. So O'Neill's shot doesn't come off. And Mimio then fouls, but that means that the Falcons again 2 shots. So another 2 to the Falcons, 28-47. Taylor Dean comes on for and the Falcons not able to convert there as the Bulleen Boomers not able to convert as O'Neill takes a long 2. Dean tips the ball out of court.
And that's Waverley's ball.
And again, there's a bad passage of play there from the Falcons. Messi also from Bulleen. And it's ended up with Bulleen getting the ball, and Numakutis looks injured behind play. She's back, but she's hobbling. Still okay. And a bad pass. Numakutis needs to come off. There is a foul on the Falcons. Abby Lloyd. It's Lloyd's second, so it's not too much of an issue for her at the moment, but Numakutis definitely in trouble. So Renee Fajo back on the court. Now when Renee was on court last time, she did inject quite a lot of intensity and energy into the game. Unfortunately, oh no, she's only on 1 foul, so that's all right. Thought she was on a couple more. Keppel, and great move there from Keppel. On a pass there from Abby Lloyd. The 2 bigs working together very well. Pierce back on for the Boomers. Fajo with the ball, looks for options, finds Keppel. Keppel's pass out to Michaela Miller, no good. And this time Fajo picks up the foul. As
speed.
So 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Falcons ball. Dean loses the handle on it.
And that's Bulleen's ball.
And that's a 2 for Bulleen, number 32.
Another two to Pierce there against Lloyd. And that's the quarter. And we'll be back shortly. So with 20 seconds to go, you can have a look at some of the quick stats there, and you can see there that, again, the Falcons holding up their shooting percentage at 22%. Bulleen dropped down to 31. Both teams really terrible from the outside the arc there. But the Falcons have picked up their free throw percentage, so they're pretty close at the moment. Again, what is killing them is the rebounding, both offensive and defensive, and the turnovers. But we're back with live action. And Bulleen working the ball around, going through Pierce. Pierce can't get it. She got her rebound. Was unable to put the ball back again. Stolen by the Falcons. Fajo into Keppel. Keppel over to Miller. Miller's two-point shot, no good. Back with Lloyd. Lloyd scores. They're making hard work of it, but they're getting there. Bulleen trying to get to the ball, get to the basket. 2-point goes up. Miller with the rebound. Miller calling the plays. She looks for Lloyd. Inside with Taylor Dean. Out to Fajo. Back into Lloyd, and Lloyd is fouled. So 32-51. Bulleen has led every quarter. As they run hard through with Gemma Fife. She now holds it up. And there's the foul on Fajo. That'll be Fajo's fourth, I think.
The foul's called on Renee Fijo, and that's her.
No, it's a third. It's a third personal. Keppel playing on 4 fouls. Dean read the screen really well and was able to stop, and the Bulleen player stepped out of court.
Subbing on for the Falcons, we have Samantha Landy.
Subbing on for Bulleen, number 4, replaced number 14.
And that'll go Waverley's way.
So the Falcons with an inbound. Lambie looks for the options, doesn't get there, but she gets the rebound off Pearce's miss. They've got 20. They've got 11. Miller. Now, for those that don't know, if the ball is rebounded in an offensive situation, the shot clock now goes to 14, not 24. So this is a FIBA ruling as the Falcons win that particular little tussle there, and the ball has gone out of a Bulleen player. Falcons actually winning this quarter. It's the first quarter they've been ahead. That's only because Bulleen has not been able to score. And again, another bad pass there from the Falcons. Matt Keppel with a rebound. Dean finds Lloyd almost. Bulleen able to hold the ball in, and Sam Lambie has fouled on the way through.
The foul's been called on Samantha Landy. That would be for the second personal. Coming on for the Falcons at number 7, we have Sarlene Remote.
So Bulleen with the ball, moving it through hands. Shot from Calvasi is good. So Bulleen 53-32. Both. Raymond. Dean. Out to Miller. Miller's three-point attempt, no good. Overcooked it. However, it's gone off Olivia Frost for Bulleen, so it's a Falcons ball with 1 second on the clock. That was a shot clock violation. Refs, however, let it go. Lambie's three-point attempt, no good. West with the ball. Over to Calvasi. Calvasi looks for options. Back out to O'Neill. O'Neill back to West. Frost with a two-point attempt, doesn't go. Miller with the rebound. She's driving hard. Falcons look a lot better when they're actually running the floor as hard as they possibly can. Back into Raymond. Raymond can't control the ball. Another turnover. And this time, almost a basket. 2 offensive rebounds to Bulleen, which they couldn't get to go. Lambie down the other end is not fouled. She put some pressure on, and West fell over, and this time there is the foul on Miller. And a timeout to the Falcons.
Timeout call by the Waverley Falcons.
So welcome back, particularly those viewers from the Bulleen Templestowe Official Club. We've up and running with news that Bulleen looks to be running out with this game quite comfortably. 53 to 32. And there's been 2 turnovers, one for each team there in that last little passage of play. Bulleen not able to capitalise on that. Another miss there from Bulleen, but again an offensive rebound. Defensive rebound this time from Meg Keppel. She's been quite impressive playing the majority of this quarter on 4 fouls, and yet she hasn't reduced the aggressive approach to the ball. And this time 3 points to Sam Lambie. Pierce, good screen there. Miller with the rebound. And this time, what's happened? There's been a foul. Amato. Another turnover there from the Falcons. And a travel that time. Turns the ball over yet again. Both coaches would be rather unimpressed with the turnovers at this point in time. Olivia Rogers onto the court. The ball, however, turned over by her teammate Dean. And now Calvasi makes it look easy down the other end. 2 points to her. And again, another turnover from the Falcons. Landby gets the ball out to Dean. So the Falcons probably, I think now, 33 turnovers to 19 for Bulleen. Even 19 too many, as Emma Pierce picks up another 2. And another turnover. Righty Finn, 2 points and off that turnover. Abby Lloyd can't get there with the shot. Gets up very gingerly from the ground there as another 2 points to Pierce. And the ball's gone out off Bulleen's hands. That was Fian. Emma Pierce with 18 points so far for the Bulleen. Great block there from Lloyd, but Pierce follows it up with the offensive rebound, and she has been fouled, so she'll go to the line. So the 2 points have been counted, and she makes the third. So that's 21 for her. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. She's been the player of the game as Abby Lloyd gets the block, and that is the game. That is the game. So thank you very much for watching on as Bulleen runs out 64-35 winners over the Waverley Falcons today. We'll be back in approximately half an hour with the Youth League men playing the Melbourne Tigers.